Welcome guys to another new video, and as you see, this is the BMW HP2 Enduro that is owned by me. So this is my bike. It's one of my HP2s. Of course, I will also show you my HP2 Enduro soon that I was on the Erzberg, but it's still dirty. The weather was not the best one to wash it and to ride it, but now today was the day to ride the Megamoto, so I want to show you this bike as it's for me very special. It's my first HP2 that I ever owned, and it's still with me. I'm not the first owner, I'm the second owner, and yeah, I want to show you the bike. I want to maybe explain to you why this bike is so special to me, and also why I really love it. So let's enjoy the video, and I hope you wait until the end, as I will also say something really special to you. So enjoy the video. We are walking around the bike, and you see the bike has some upgrades done, or more than less some upgrades. I would begin at the front of the bike. So as most of you know, carbon fender was stock. Also here the fairing for the lamp was stock in carbon. These forks are also stock HP2 and Megamoto stock forks, but I have modified by Diro Motorrad Technik. He's a real specialist, and I just respring it, and he done something to the valves. As you see, my rims are not stock. They are even more special. They are from HP2 catalog. This is a HP performance part. There are forged wheels on the front and on the rear. This was not stock on the HP2. This was an option you could get. So I bought them, and as you see, they are polished, and I can say, for me, for my feeling, this looks really great with the beautiful panels and the blue frame, and then this really nice wheels. So if you look a little back, it's I would say it's pornographic, you know. I love it. So it's really sexy how it looks with this carbon wheels and this white body panels, and then the blue, and then again the carbon. It's really sick. And what I had on this bike mounted was also the HBN exhaust, full titanium. It's now the stock on. In Austria, by law, I'm not allowed to ride without catalytic converter, so I needed to change the exhaust, as it wasn't legal, but it was a fun of a ride. Then you see here I have some Ilmberger carbon covers. There are, you see, maybe a little scratches, but most are dust, but here a little bit of scratches. So yeah, this bike is from 2009, has 30,000 kilometers. 15,000 kilometers are done by me, and 15,000 kilometers done by the first owner, and he ordered and bought this really nice covers, and they are really unique, hard to find today's, and really nice. As also you see here, the carbon intake, it's a larger intake than stock. I really like the look. It didn't give you really performance. The only thing is that it gives you is more dirt in the intake, but yeah, you need to live with it. Then the next thing is that we have is here Also a Ilmberger carbon cover. It's not the BMW one. They are also hard to find. I had one, but I sold it because a friend wanted it, and yeah, I could organize, so I give it to him. So yeah, maybe in the future I will find one, a real BMW cover. Then you see here, these are CNC cutted triple clamps by Wunderlich. These triple clamps are also quite special because BMW had quite problems with the triple clamps and the forks in the beginning of these bikes, and also later, as the triple clamp are not aligned. So this means that this hole and this hole were quite crossed. So this was something that caused that the forks started to to climp, and yeah, Wunderlich produced this clip because it wasn't Wunderlich, it was some other third-party producer. But yeah, they are really nice, really good done, and I really love them from the look, because the blue paint is almost the same like the original BMW paint. Then I have here a little bit dirty, but yeah, I rode today the bike, so I will clean it later, or in the next minutes. These are carbon hand guards, also sold by Wunderlich. They are attached really easy to the bike. I would say really unique. I know I say really often it's unique and everything. The bike itself is really unique, but these hand guards I really haven't seen on other bikes, as they were really expensive at these days and no one wanted to buy them. Then I have here a bumper from the HP2 catalog. I have mounted it as I got it really as a present, so I like it how it looks from the look, and I have it on my Enduro. On the Enduro it makes sense, on this bike not really, it's just only a nice looking part. Also you see the HP2 MEGAMOTO has a speedo and RPM sign. The triple clamps are also really nice design because you can put them forward and backwards, you see. So I have them almost on the middle, and I'm now thinking I will put them maybe one tooth back, but this is something I'm not sure till now if I will do it or not. The next thing you will recognize is I'm missing the cover here on the back. So this plastic cover I have removed. It's quite easy, you can remove it, and I think it looks more sexy because you see the bike has done here like nothing, and it looks quite nicer and skinnier. Also the Erlens is quite nice exposed, and it looks really nice. It's not healthy from this for the spring, because every stone can scratch it and then it can start to rust, but I don't ride the bike really often, or I don't ride it also in the dirt. So I ride it today, but yeah. Then I have a aftermarket license plate holder, as you see. This was a cheap option at these days as I bought it, and yeah, I have not the aftermarket because I was thinking to change it, but I didn't change it as I was not sure if I should, and I didn't change it. So I like the look how it is originally. Then you have the stock exhaust, of course, and then again this beautiful rim from BMW. You see it here, written BMW, the part number and everything, and it's really special. Sorry for that again. It's really unique, as this is the 5.5 70 inch. So this means it's not the HP2 Sport rim, it's the original for the Megamoto, and that's really nice. So the rear spring I have also done a service, but no adjustment or revalving or anything. It was just only a service done by Vero Motorradtechnik. As you see, I have still the aluminum block for the side stand. It's still in good condition. I have changed the bushings of them, and also I don't have here covers on the bike. Also the bike was before without covers, and I really like it, and it don't get so much scratched, and the covers that would scratch more than necessary. And here I have something different than stock HP2. It's for the basic motor stand. Yeah, here again you have the side cover for the engine. That's it about my performance parts, or just nice looking parts for the HP2 Enduro. And now we came to the bike itself. So I can say to you that the bike really changed when I changed to the forged wheels. The forged wheels are really a performance part for the bike. It's really handlier. It was before that it was really good, but after that it got I can say 10 or 20 kilograms lighter, and it's really crazy because the front wheel is really not much more lighter. The rear wheel is, I think, only 400 or 300 grams lighter, so this is like nothing, you don't feel it. But on the front we are talking about 1.5 kilogram, I think, something like that. So this is a huge difference to the stock one. So only about that. So the bike feels like it's falling alone into the corners. It's a little bit different to the ride, of course, but you really fast adapt to this feature, and you keep going, and that's really nice. The only thing I haven't changed really are the front brakes. They are really stock. It's only center pads in it. And I have compared this bike to a hypermotored. Maybe I will do also a review about the new hypermotored, but to a hypermotored I can say this is a much easier and much lighter ride, and really nice. Of course, if you love to ride for trips, for example, this will be not the really best deal, as you don't have really a wind protection on the stock. You can't buy parts that you have a wind protection. I don't like them from the look. For me, I was in Italy with this bike, in Switzerland in this bike, and I had a light baggage here on the rear, really light, so only that what I need. Of course, some people ride with this bike for really big adventures, not off-road but on-road. So what I want to say, and what you could maybe, or what people think, what can I do better to this bike? For my opinion, there is only the front springs or forks that can be improved. But if you change the oil, if you change the springs, that's it. Maybe revalve it, but not more. You don't need to do more. You don't need to buy other forks or anything, as for the street it's more than enough. Even when you ride on the on the track, it's more than enough, because most people will not push to these limits where this bike can go. I was in Sardinia also on this bike, and I can say Sardinia is a racetrack on earth. This is unbelievable. I have S22s Bridgestone tires on this bike. Also on Sardinia trip I had tires, and these tires were after 1600 kilometers gone. They were just finished and they were looking like from the racetrack. So yeah, this is the model with the ABS. So also quite rare. 600 only Megamotos were built with ABS. So this is something, a nice feature. I bought this bike because this was the only one that was for sale at this time in Austria. And yeah, everything else, I wouldn't say you need more horsepower or you need to adjust something on the engine. Of course you can put a different header, but this is again with the law in Germany and Austria, it's quite difficult. But if you change the header and put other exhausts in, then you gain again horsepower. You can make it smoother, but this you can get the most of it also from the stock pipes. Just remap the bike, and yeah, that's it about this bike. I really like it, and every time I ride it I get a smile on my face and I love it. So I will not think about it to sell it, because then I need to be sick, as there is no reason until now to sell it or to change it for another bike. I was one time thinking to buy a Hypermotor 950 SP to this bike, but it don't give me this what this bike gives me. Even when I drive with this bike only to work, because I have the feeling I need to really, I can with such a big smile to work and with a different motivation that no other bike can give me, as this is my dream bike and I'm really happy to own one or more, but this is one. And yeah, what I wanted to say to you, really thank you very much for your kind words, messages, comments, and every like and every subscription really motivates me in my first steps on the YouTube channel. And of course I will keep you posted, and I want just to say to you, I have something big planned there. I can say to you, not only 3 HP2s are enough, I will maybe have 4 soon. I will show you this special bike soon. After this video will be for sure a video about my Erzberg video, and then after this I will show you a really cool bike that I have the opportunity maybe to buy, maybe. We will see. But yeah, that's my HP2 fetish, fable, call it how you want, but please comment what you think about my channel. Please subscribe, this keeps me really motivated, and see you next time, guys. Goodbye.